Unfortunately, as we wake up this morning, we're at over 6,000 confirmed cases.
Record number of single-day deaths.
This is a real viral threat.
People are required to wear masks.
We needed to quarantine
There's
people.
over 50 million people in lockdown.
We do not have a detailed understanding of infectiousness.
We do not know where and when the next global pandemic will occur, but we do know that it will take a terrible toll.
China began reporting cases of a new coronavirus illness called COVID-19 in December of 2019. And while Bhutan only reported its first case in March of 2020, preparations for life under COVID-19 had begun much earlier. This is Sangye Dorji, the Dean of Jigme Singye Wangchuk School of Law. When they heard the news of the pandemic in China, they started preparations to make the law school more responsive.
COVID-19 pandemic really caused a lot of issues for everybody else, and law school was definitely not an exception to this. We had to really cancel our face-to-face classes and close the school for time being, and then quickly switching over to online teaching and learning was a big challenge. And internet connectivity in the villages were also an issue which caused a lot of stress for the students.
JSW School of Law started transitioning classes online a couple of weeks after Bhutan's first positive case. From March 23rd to April 3rd, classes were to take place online.
I think what the college did really well regarding online classes is that they asked all the students to stay on campus, which was safer than outside and also had better internet services. They also guaranteed that the semester would conclude online, so no one was worried that they would have to move out and in within a few weeks.
On 28th March 2020, I had to issue an order to close the college and work from home. And immediately all the meetings and work also shifted online, and staff had to immediately get used to working online from then on.
Perhaps the most important changes happened in the course structure. In order to efficiently transition, teachers were given ample time to prepare online material.
By the time we shut down in March, two things we learned are it takes time for faculty to learn how to convert their courses online. And the second thing we learned was that there is such a thing as Zoom burnout. And so we decided to take a month off to give our faculty focused training on how to teach online. And once we did reopen classes, we slowed the semester down so that students weren't spending 16 or 20 hours a week on a Zoom classroom. Instead, they were spending half that time. So the semester ended up taking until September, but we were able to avoid the perils of Zoom burnout.
Even before the pandemic, JSW Law had started work on building their new campus in Pangbisa. COVID-19 in Bhutan hit hardest the construction sector, and JSW's construction was also heavily impacted.
As a response to the COVID-19, we developed the COVID-19 policy, and aligning with the government's instructions, we also strictly enforced all the COVID-19 related precautionary measures at site. When it comes to the raw materials, we did face challenges, especially importing the materials from India. and other countries. But as we had adequate raw materials already inside the campus, somehow we were able to keep the work continuing.
JSW Law family has met the challenges of COVID-19 heads on, and so we are grateful to the donors who have made our work possible, and proudly announced this JSW Law Sustainability Fund. This is a special fundraising campaign to support the law school's transition to a new campus in Paro and the rollout of our new programs for students and staff during the challenging times or the new normal.
Thank you, Untitled Chapter.